Hello folks, Typhoon Carter here, and I bring to you another DPP SPL match. This is a Week 6 showdown between Crucify of the Stark Sharks and Void of the Wi-Fi Wolfpack. Both players have been having excellent seasons so far. Crucify sitting at a nice 3-1, coming off of a win against Dredri last week where he got a little bit lucky. Void is also having a great season so far, sitting in at 4-1, including a huge win over BKC not too long ago. That being said, this is a very exciting matchup, so I'm going to be ecstatic to see how this turns out. Let's jump right into this. Azelf lead, Tyranitar lead. Interesting lead matchup, and Azelf just booms turn 1, and Tyranitar revealed to be Focus Sash. So Azelf booming turn 1, indicating that this is most likely Choice Fan, and usually is if it's just going to insta explode, and Tyranitar being a Focus Sash was pretty fortunate for Void there, and really nice prep coming in, and a nice lead matchup, being able to get rocks up guaranteed against a CV Azelf. Let's just keep going. Gira is brought out to eliminate the Tyranitar from the looks of it, and Void content to let the T-Tar go. So indicating probably has other ways to deal with ghost types, and Latias is brought out here. And Latias revealed to be Thunder Wave on a Lumberry T-Tar. Given Crucify structure going 3 turns in, we saw a Gyarados, we saw a Tyranitar, and we saw a CB Azelf. So this is some kind of hyper-offensive team from Crucify. He's got probably some kind of double Dragon Dance setup. We saw the Lumberry from Void's Latias. So Void's team probably a little bit more defensive. You got the Focus Sash Tyranitar, you got the T-Wave Latias. However, T-Wave Lati could indicate either something like a Choice Scarf, could also indicate like just defensive Latias in general. So there's some variables to what Void's team composition could be, whereas Crucify is a little bit more streamlined. And you probably normally have like a rocker such as Metagross or Heatran in the back, but given the Tyranitar was Sash, this meant that Crucify probably couldn't really bring it out safely. That being said, let's keep going. Lucario is brought out, so actually a kind of offensive team maybe. And Lucario, in fact, just choice or CCs the Latias, and indicating Scarf most likely, given no Life Orb recoil was taken, and that Skarmory takes a lot from what looks to be a Specs Latias, and Magneton is brought out on the Roost attempt by Void, and that Skarmory is in fact Special Defense, and the Gyarados is brought out again via Whirlwind, and this looks to be a free waterfall, so 5-4 ball game in Crucify's favor, but not really, because of the fact that a couple of his key pieces have already taken some crucial chip damage, like the Latias is weakened, Gyara's weakened, and Void's last revealed to be Flygon, so this is most likely some kind of mixed Flygon, and looks like it probably is, given that Fire Blast was just used and Life Orb is revealed. And this game is looking to be a real fast-paced game. We got like both kind of fast teams. Like Void's is more like just offense with some nice defensive backbones, with like the Lati and the Skarmory. But yeah, so again, Void opts to just sack the Latias and seems confident that Lucario could close this out, as it is in fact in close combat range now. And Tyranitar is sacked. That close combat was pretty free on Void's end, so I wonder how Crucify is going to respond to this. And Sizzle revealed to be last, and looks like a lot of clock was burnt up. And oh no, this is going to be real nasty for Void. Now, Bullet Punch, and the Lucario was brought back out in a last-ditch attempt to. Oh, that's gotta suck. That's gotta suck, because if that Sizzle had superpower, I think Crucify actually just won the game right there and then. because the Magneton usually carries HP Ice, so that means that if Crucify took out the Lucario, this means that the Flygon's got the revenge, and then the Flygon revealing to be Life Orb means that Magneton actually just closed the game out. So quite unfortunate. We don't know what Crucify Scizor had, but man, that is rough work. And Magneton brought out here. Probably try to get some extra defense draws, but it doesn't really matter anymore. Game is pretty much wrapped up. And wow, the game looked kind of dire. Wait for a second, but with a timely close combat crit, he is able to turn this game around. He's able to steal one from Crucify. So I guess Crucify is paying his dues for the robbery that he had last week against Dreedry. That being said though, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon.